you're always a lifelong learner. And so I'm honored to be able to speak here in front of you guys. All you guys are learners, and so that's why you're going to be successful. Now, today's workout is the when of basketball. When does a player do it? And as I teach, I'm going to explain why they're doing it. And so there's a lot of foundational drills you can do as a coach. But recently, in my 11 years of training pros all the way down to 10, 11-year-olds, players get caught up in these drills. They get caught in the repetitions, which builds skill. But in the game, they're not used to making an either or. So I'm creating workouts. I just used this this past year, and it's very successful. This is called a basketball IQ workout. And afterwards, if I can answer any questions, I'll be right over at the shoot away. But let me start with this thought. And this comes from me teaching. I wake up teaching, I go to bed teaching on the court. I get home and I'm taught because I'm married, my beautiful wife. So the only time I get taught is when I'm at home. But outside the home, I'm always teaching. And I found this out. Two things I found out. Players hate learning more than they do losing. Players hate being called out. Players hate getting uncomfortable. And it's up to us to make them great. They have to go through uncomfortableness. They have to go through a million steps of failure to get to that one successful step of greatness. And the other thing I found out is your presence as a coach. As a coach, you have to get into the player's consciousness before they can be comprehensive. So, and what I'm saying is before I can teach him, I got to reach him. I got to worry about his spirit, his consciousness to get him to be comprehensive. And so your presence as a coach is everything. Now, I'm very active. I'm going to demonstrate. All right, my skills are still up to par. That's how I motivate. My mentor, Kevin Eastman, never dribbles a ball. He never shoots a shot, but he motivates players and inspire them and get to them. So my point is, I don't care what your philosophy is. As a coach, you can't be boring. You can't be crusty. You have to know how to relate to today's play because they don't want to learn and they don't want to work through adversity. So I'm always trying to find ways as a coach to work on my motivation, work on my connecting, work on my getting into his consciousness so he can be comprehensive. Now we have Eric, right? We have Eric today and Cody, who's our skill coach down at Elevate. Cody played at Cornell against Syracuse in the NCAA tournament long time ago. He played 8 years in Spain, and now he's one of the finest teachers in the country. He works for us. All right, with that being said, we'll get into our workout. Here's the first drill. Cody's my demonstrator. All right? And what we're working on here is when does the player change? We're working on that change with the bounce. Because team switching out, dribble, drive, read, reactions is successful. Everybody can dribble, but not many people can drive. Everybody can do this, but not many people can go downhill. And when they get downhill, can they find a solution? So I'm always, as a coach, trying to give players solutions. So here's a good warm-up drill. Cody's dribbling the basketball. All right? His back is straight, his eyes are up. I throw it to his right hand, he catches it, maybe makes 2 bounces, passes it back. All right, next I might throw it, all right, to his left hand, and he changes direction. All right, the more we do it, the faster we get. Change, the hands, change, good, eyes up, eyes up. Now, when I say attack, he attacks me. Freeze, he gets close. Then he's trying to hit me first. He bodies, shoulder to hip, my hands are out, he can hold. The higher level, you can cheat. My hands are up, it's wrist to ACL. And then he's going here for a float. All right? And I don't have any tape, but if I had some tape, I would put a kill box right here. I've had a chance to work with Kobe Bryant. He calls these kill zones. Here's a kill box. Put a circle here. Here's a kill box. Put a circle here. Here's a kill box. Put a circle here. Here's a kill box. And here's a kill box. Here's where we have high field goal percentage. Here's where 2-play 1, we have receivers. Here's where more fouls occur. And if we have 2-play 1, what we have, coach, is on a shot. We have offensive rebounds. So we're making sure our players know where to get to and why they're doing it. And so I have blue tape, orange tape, maybe your colors. And so without having the tape, they got to get to this spot. Now they got to jump up, not out. All right? They got to keep their eyes on the rim. And then they got to get the ball as high as the white square. I always try to give them no more than 3 teaching points. Start low, finish high, jump up, Eyes on the rim. And get the ball above the white square. So here's, and then Eric, you're behind him. We're going to keep going. State, score. All right, 1 foot floater, left and right. Good, good. Quick, quick. Eyes up. Change. Good, good. Stay with it. Don't change until I throw it to you. You had too much coffee today, man, or your ADD, one of them. Good, there you go. Don't change like I give it to you. Change. Good. Now between the legs. Boom. Between the legs. Between the legs. Good. Attack. Attack. Right there. Boom. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Eat. Eyes up. Eyes up. Here we go. Good. Now pound the ball to your elbow. Use your elbow to get a high, quick bounce. Stay with it. Eyes up. Good. Bang. Right there. Cross. Stay with it. Attack. Attack. Oh. I want you, in the NBA, they call this a slot. All right. I want you to stay in your slot. Don't circle dribble, straight line dribble. So as soon as you go right at me, boom, and then change. Be efficient. Attack my hand. Go. Attack. Go. Go again. You gotta attack my hand. Now again, if I have more time, we do more teaching, but we'll move on. Attack my hand. Go. Change. Attack. Good night. Stop. Let's go. And stop. Give me 2 claps, man. If y'all want to clap and keep yourselves up, give me 2 claps. All right, it's hard to clap with a pen. Maybe throw it up like Ribertino did a couple weeks ago. And catch it. All right. Now, the next one, now he has 2 balls. Then he's a warm-up drill. Ball. So now, as I throw one to him, he throws the open ball back. Or the one that, if I throw a bounce, he throws air. If I throw air, he throws a bounce. All right. When I say attack, boom. Any way he wants to go. All right, here we go. Let's go. 2 ball, quick, you got it. Total. Good, now to keep more reps, John Beeline is good at this. My brother played for him at the University of Richmond. I spent almost every weekend when I was at Hampton University going to see practice. John Beeline practice, guys never stand still. They're always working. So as he's waiting in line, he's getting his work in. Good, eyes up, bang. Elbow behind the ball. Stay with it. Get low, elbow behind the ball. Nice, good. There you go. Keep dribbling. Eyes up. There you go, good. Attack. Nice shot. Excellent. Good. Now when you attack, put that ball down so I can give you a hand. All right, here we go. Stick with it. Let's move to a different spot. Make sure we're finished. 1 foot float. Here we go. Ready? Eyes up. Good. Nice shot. Good. Eyes up. Good. Attack. Put that ball down. Good. Attack. Tip. Good. And stop. Any questions? Ask me after. Now we move to the tennis ball. All right? There's 4 areas that you need to teach your players how to get separation in the game. There's 4 scenarios where they're going to have the ball or off the ball. You know what they are. One of them is teach your players how to get separation off the catch. So that's in your curriculum for the year. Teach your players how to get separation off the bounce. All right? If you saw the game last night, Melo put on a clinic by getting open in 1 or 2 dribbles. And most of them were good shots. Number 3, you got to teach your players how to get open off the cut. Okay? And number 4, what's number 4? Off the finish. You got to teach your players. There's 4 ways that I teach my players how to get separation off 1 foot. There's 4 ways how to get separation off 2 feet. But you got to teach your players how to have a move and a counter off 1 foot, and how to move and a counter off 2 feet. So within those 4 areas, it might take you 4 years. But I'm saying, you got to have every answer for the player's question. Because before they ask questions, you got to know the answers. And so build yourself up as a total coach, not just a coach good in these areas. A true coach that learns all the game. So in those 4 areas, there's 2 ways to get separation. Change direction, which we just worked on, and changing speed. Now I work with J.R. Smith. He loves these drills. I work with Harrison Barnes. He hates them. It's irrelevant what the players think. You believe in them, and how's your presence? These do help. But I'm saying there's more ways to skin a cat. There's no absolutes in basketball. I know I get clowned on, Marty McGillim. He's here. By using tennis balls, but it keeps my players engaged, it keeps their sweat, and it helps fun. I talked to a coach earlier, I forget who it was, Don from Bridgewater. He said, hard work, have fun, and the Lord, a man upstairs, the Lord will take care of you. So these are fun drills. So here's a good drill. You have a tennis ball in the opposite wing. All right, you're right here. All right. Okay, 'Kay? 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 'K We're working on changing speed. So in the game, I'm here. I'm acting like I'm not a player. I'm acting like I'm a passer. And now I'm a driver. I've had a chance to work with Kevin Durant. He's great because he's 6'10", and in a half a second, he becomes 6'2". Except he doesn't lose it. So my point is, you got to teach your players a misdirection, right? If they're slow, then make the defense think they're slow. Defense relax because I relax, and now I go. If I want to go left, right, I act like I'm going right. If I want to shoot the shot, I act like I'm shooting the jumper. If I'm passing to him, all right, maybe I'm looking this way. If I want to stop and relax to get there, I have to have a misdirection. So here's a great drill to show players how to change their speed. I'm straight-legged. Tennis ball bounces twice. 1, 2, boom, and then I get it. Now ball's in my left hand. 1, 2, and I might go just straight. Going across, 1, 2, boom, now I get it. When I say attack, we put the tennis ball down, and we shoot a floater. Now coaches, here's 4 ways to protect the ball. And this is what I want you to work on. Now, I'm throwing a lot of information at you. I know this is a clinic, right? If I was a regular workout, I'd be teaching 2 or 3 points and we're going. But here's the, I'm going fast because I'm ADD and only have 45 minutes. Here's 4 ways to protect the ball going to the lane. If you see if you see a gap or a lot of traffic, we running back. And Herschel Walker, good player I used to admire for the Cowboys. All right, we quarterback, we running back. Also called it Derrick Rose, player for Louisville, Champaign, who I've trained a lot with Nike Skill Academy, used the other night. And now you're out the way. Another way to protect. Defense on my left, I keep it to my right. I don't rock the baby. Defense on my left, right, I keep it to my left. Another way to protect is the defense reaches low, your defense reaches low, all right, you go high. Defense hands are low, you go over your head. And the last one, which is advanced, a good way to protect, is the ball fake. Nancy Lieberman, good Buddhist player, I think, perfected that. Now Rondo has his own little ball fake. He's here, ball fake. Well, if I fake that way, you're going to go that way. You're going to stop smoking. So I fake this way, bang. All right? In clinics, we have that. He was a hell of a player, though. So those are 4 ways to protect. 1, 2, 3, and then ball fake. Not fancy, fundamental. You can teach your players anything, they just need reps. Hard part is, they don't like learning, they don't like losing. So you can set mediocrity, or you can have the swag as a coach thinking, man, I can change his life. I don't care what kind of idiot he is, I can change his life because enthusiasm and passion and learning is addictive. All right, so that's the drill. We're gonna protect it like this. All right, go. 1, 2, bang, good. Attack. Yep, protect it, so we just do drills like that. Any questions? All right. Matt, give me those two chairs right there, Cody. Now, next drill. Start moving the drive. All right? I'm sorry, I just need 1 chair, I'm sorry. This is a defender. All right? This could be a flat pick and roll. All right? Eric, you're behind the chair. I am that defender here recovering. Okay? Or I could be the defender guarding the flat pick and roll. But you got to change twice, change stance. So you come here, make a move, boom, and you make another move. All right? Guard me off the chair. Ready? Boom. Freeze it. Now, here are my 4 decisions. All right? I can either back it up with the bounce or with the catch. I can pick it up, pass. I can pick it up, shoot. The last thing I can, boom, I can change direction. Only 4 decisions. So right now we're changing. If you see the defender's chest, change direction or back it up, but we're changing direction. If you don't see the defender's chest and you see the defender's shoulder, keep moving. You understand? Just play. So again, make sure you teach something skill-wise in the workout. Keep it to 30 to 45 seconds so that you don't want them ever to lose their sweat, and you don't want them to lose their attention or joy. Now, a lot of their joy has to do with them, but if you talk their ear off, you're going to lose it. So keep your teaching points 45 seconds. When I teach, I look, defense here, change direction to back up. Defense here, keep going. Read my chest or shoulder. Now, we're going to slow step floater. All right, there's 4 ways to shoot a floater. I'll get to that in a minute. Here we go. Good, nice. Stay with it. No, just stay same motion. Now you go this way. Good. You're shooting a floater, E. Shooting a floater, E. Something you got to have. Boom. That's it. Good, nice. Now, if you're not a very active coach, you just stand here and point. If I point, that's where you got to change direction. I got corns now. I'm 60 years old, maybe. I got corns. Maybe I get a little bit of hemorrhoids. I can't move, so that's fine. You can still be active as a coach. Nothing can change your spirit. Coaches get old, get overweight. I got no problem with that. Here's what I got a problem with: coaches that are boring. Coaches that don't lead with their heart. Coaches that don't have enthusiasm. Man, these kids are the best resources we have in the world. You're impacting their lives, their games. So if I go like this, keep going. If I go like this, you change direction. So you go that way, you go that way. Go. Quick. Quick. Keep your same speed. Go. Quick. Keep your same speed. Good. Nice. Push back. Stay to your score. Hey, look, this ain't rugby, man. We work on speed dribble back. I mean, then you got to teach your kids how to do drill. Look. We sprint back here. Get a workout in. I'll buy you Dairy Queen after this. Huh? Maybe you got a bribe. I don't know. Whatever it takes. Here we go. Go. Good, right there. Stay in the slot. You shouldn't have to twist your body. Good, nice job. Let's go, quick. Now I'm an active coach. Go, get it. Go. Nice. And stop. Now back up, Cody. Back up, attack my hand. Back up, attack my hand. Good. Bounce off, back up, attack my hand. Get it. Quick. No. What are you doing back up? I said back up, but on what? The read. I don't want you to be a puppet. You're not a puppet. You're a player. So now we drill. I tell you what, I manufacture, working on fundamentals. Now the fundamentals are there. Now I'm working on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because really, to be successful, it's in here, it's in here. You can't get nervous. Well, listen, you will get nervous, you can't show it. You will get scared, I feel your heart rate, can't show it. Right? You will feel weak, it's sick, can't show it. And you will feel tired, can't show it. Kevin Ware. Now he says he didn't feel a darn thing. I bet you he did, but he didn't show it. His presence was everything in Louisville bouncing back from a monster adverse. You know what I'm saying? So you have to use your heart and mind. Right now you make a decision. I might be there, I might not. If I'm there, back up. I might have my hands up, I might not. But you got to attack my hands. Which way? I don't know. Figure it out. You got it? We'll show you. Here we go. Ready? Go. Come on, here we go. Good. Well, good. That's good. Now I want you to back up. Here we go. Get there. Quick. Boom. Back up. Nice job. And stop. Any questions? All right. Get to the wing. Get to the wing, E. Get to the wing. Coach MJ, you're on the post. And you're the best looking post player I've ever seen in my life. You deny him. Quick. Deny him. You're on defense. Deny him. Guys, you have to teach. You're not only your points, but your players. You're denying him. Pressure releases. So I can't rely on Cody. Get open. His footwork sucks, so to speak. So as a true player, as a true point, I got to get him open. And so before I even teach the drill, I teach the game. There's 4 ways to get him open. 1, you're on the ball stop post. 1 is I dribble at him. I dribble at him. If there's nobody between Cody and the basket, back door. Now that's universal in Israel pickup, Oakland pickup, Beverly Hills pickup. You go to a pickup game, right? And you want to learn how to play with others, and he knows how to play, I ain't got to say a word. It's an action. Now, he's below the ball. He's below the ball. You go down, take him down, he's below the ball, now he comes off an inverted handoff. Now, there's nothing wrong with him just cutting, but I like my players to hit the deep. Nothing wrong with him just cutting here, all right? But I like him taking them deep. I like him taking them deep because it's a harder angle, all right, for him to guard. So those are 2 ways so that's 1 way to get him open. Another way to get him open, we have a ball side post. It's called a zipper, all right? Now, as I cut through, I'm bouncing off. I'm being a triple threat. Now he comes off a zipper cut. Nice screen, coach. Now you're pregnant, so you get watching now. Got my born backcourt in there. All right. Now, where's your guys? I got my pregnant wife out here demonstrating. Where are your boys, man? We're supposed to have 5 demonstrators. Dogs. Here we go. Now, another way to get them open. All right. If I see his back, I attack. If I see the defender's face, I got space. So he stunts. In the NBA, they call that a stunt. Then I kick. That's another way to get him open. And do y'all know the last way? I don't have to say a word. I just give MJ the good finger. I don't have to say a word. I'm playing. I go to Utah Jazz right now if I was good enough. And he's denied to do this. Do this on the fly of the ball, bang, back over. All right? So the whole reason I do that is to get the players. Here's the next drill. Hey, you're right here. Thank you, coach. You're right here. You're over there. Double D. You're behind me. Yeah, there's two. I'm sorry, you're right there. There's two ways. You're over there. There's two ways to dribble to the wing. If he's confrontational, you do too. You crab dribble to the wing. If he's not on you, I like to do this to keep everything in front, and I'm always in a dribble threat. I can pass you or dribble from here. I jab at him, and now I'm bouncing off. All right, that's basically the drill. In the game, we find solutions with the pass. Right now, he's reading me and Cody. So you're bouncing it to the wing. When you get it to 45, which is a good angle to drive to the midline, or have a two-man game with your post and have space off the cut or the pass. All right? You don't have anybody open, you're going to attack me and Cody. You got it? And then I want you to finish off 2 feet. Okay? Ball. You can finish with 2 foot. All right? Floater, or you can pivot. Your choice. I'll go through the finishes with the coaches in a minute. All right, coach, you're right here. Double defense. Actually, let's go this wing so the coaches can see it. Oh, you lifting that? Huh? ACH or national? Again, I love his press. Skill coaches, we're in shape for 2 reasons. On the beach, and 2, so that we have a presence. You don't have to be in shape, but I think it's my responsibility to, because that's just my style. Plus, I feel good because I got endorphins in me, and I feel good when I can sweat every day. I got to sweat every day. All right, if I do this, Cody goes this way. Boom, he slides this way. You got to find the gap. I go like this, he slides that way. If I don't hit him, it's on him. I might be close, I might be back. All right? It's called the broke back mountain drill. Here we go, right there. Let's go. No. We're gonna go bounce off. That's not wrong what you did. We're gonna go here, and your attack. Boom, stay in the slot. You got it? All right, here we go. 2 foot finish, go. Say what, go ahead. Go. Huh? 2 foot finish. Yeah. Hey. Just say no. Let's go. Come on. All right, stop. Why are you going way out there? Toe the line. Look, you're right here. Just bounce, and boom, stay in the slot. You got it? Here, let's go. You're fine. Nice. There you go, E. Good. Boom. Cross over. Good. Get up. You're fine. Good. So let's go. You're fine. Shoot, I fell a lot of times too. You stay with me. Good. Nice shot. Slow down on your finish. Go. Get it quick. Good. There you go. Good. 2 foot finish. Not bad. Same thing. Sprint back. Same thing. Same thing. Quick. Come on. Here we go. Quick. No. Go straight at me. Hey, you're doing fine. Straight at me. Here we go. Get you in the rehab program after the punch. Let's go. Let's go. Quick. Come on. Stay with me. Yeah. Bounce. Stay with it. Keep it out. Hey, I ain't yelling at you for your mistakes. I'm yelling at you for your attitude out. Hey, look, dude. E, I got no problem with your mistakes. No problem. It's your attitude after. Yeah, but you can't be tired. You're not allowed to. It's your boy's fault. All right, you take my spot. I'll do it. Here we go. Let's go. Ready? Bounce. Cross. Boom. Good. Finish. Shot. Now come in here. Quick. Breathe. Boom. Quick. Nice. Now I'm 40 years old doing that. You want to play college ball? Okay, get a little tougher. All right, here we go. 2 claps. Here we go, E. Now. Give you a little break, E. Good job. Get some. I got my smart water over there. Get some water. Good work. Now, coach, I'm pushing them. I'm going hard. You go as slow as you want. All right? Here are 4 ways to finish off 1 foot. Number 1, James Harden. If you have time, all right? If you have time, then you slow 2-step 1 foot floater. Slow, 2-step, 1 foot floater. And because you have time and you don't want to rush. E, that's my thing with you, E. You got to slow down a little bit. Right? Slow down when you're making moves, you'll be fine. All right? Get some Gatorade while you're over there. Maybe some electrolytes. Shoot, where are my other 4 demonstrators, man? I'm fired up. And we're leaving this guy out to dry. It's hard. He's only one guy trying to do all this. Next, second way to finish off 1 foot. The defense closes out quick. You got to get it off quick. So you take 2 quick steps. So again, slow. And then quick. The third way, you guys know how to finish off 1 foot. Cody takes a charge. You run out of space. Then you Euro step. Any referees here, that's not a walk. I got a big problem with referees, man. They don't sit in clinics like us, in general. They don't really get to understand. A good friend of mine is an NBA ref, Scott Foster. He's constantly texting me every 2 weeks. I'm texting him, hey, what are the trends in NBA basketball? What I need to teach my guys? I'm constantly texting Brian Kersey, NCAA ref. So again, referees call that walk. It's not. If they are going to call it, kids can't do it that day. But this is not a walk. This is a solution. And the last way to finish off 1 foot, because there's a shot block, there's a Brittany Griner, there's a Dwight Howard, there's athleticism. So they're timing 2 feet, 2 steps. So now you go 1 step. So you're here, it's a 1 quick step. If you're going left, all right, it's a left foot, right hand shot, it's fundamental. So it's a left foot, right hand shot. If you're going right, it's fundamental. It's a right, left hand shot. So right step, left hand shot. It's not fun, it's not fancy, it's just you only take 1 step. 4 ways to finish off 2 feet. All right, actually there's 5. So if I drive in, Cody's hands are down. All right, I go to town, hands are down, it's a 2 foot floater. If he's playing my left side, right? He's playing my right side, I step through. If he's playing my left side, I step around. If he's playing me chest up on the catch, right, I back Kobe, I back pivot. Now I might have this if he's there, then I come back. So there's 4 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one is a rondo. It's an outside pivot. This foot here allows me to go hit the defense, go to the rim. When I plant my outside foot, right, now I have my receivers, and it's a reverse pivot. So that's a 5th way. You ready? All right. Why aren't y'all demonstrating? Oh, you're not part of the clinic. Okay. Where are my demonstrators? All right, here we go. So here's a good one that I use. All right, it's called blind layups. He doesn't know what's coming. So you make a move, I might go slow. You gotta go slow. Fast, I might go fast. Euro, you side. 1 step, do 1 step. If you miss, put it back in. All right, so now I'm an inactive coach. A lot of you guys might like teaching like this. All right, you gotta get low, slow. Now I can see what he's doing. Slow. Good. Nice. Put it back in. Quick. Speed dribble, speed dribble, speed dribble. Good. Nice. All right. Fast. Good. Sprint dribble, sprint. Sprint. Attack my hand. Good. Excellent. Ready? Euro step. Good. All right. Last one. Nice style. Here we go. Dunk it! It might be a 1 step. All right? Here we go. So that's a good one that I use just to build up that decision making. All right, you ready? Dairy Queen, 20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes. Here we go. You're doing great. Now, all right. Cody, you're in the corner on the slot. All right. I want you to make a misdirection move. All right, I want you to act like you're going right, twist your hips, and drive right to that kill box. If he's open, kick it outside hand. If he's not open, I want you to finish off 2 feet. You got it? He's going to be open, determined on my body or the ball. You got it? So you're making a decision. You make that decision when you get to that kill box. Obviously, it might be sooner, but I want you to try to make this decision when you get here. You got it? All right, here we go. Now, whoever doesn't get if you don't get the shot, I want you to stop and we'll layer the drill. So let's just get that down first. All right, here we go. Your player ready? Do a little twisting. Good. Kick it good. Then shot. Good. Now switch positions. All you guys have seen that drill before. Put it back in. Quick. Put it back in. Put it back in. Good. Okay, give it to him. Be player ready. Be player ready. Good. Kick. Good. Finish off 2 feet. Nice shot. Good shot. Yep. Change positions. Good. Change positions. That's all right. Stay with it. That's what's going to look like. Yeah. Here we go. Stay with it. Hey, take one more escape dribble. Slow your mind down. Again, this is the first time I've been in public in front of coaches, but it's going to look ugly at first. All right, here we go. Ready? It's one of these. Probably not. Anytime you're below the 3-point line, it's dangerous changing direction. Anytime you're in the 3-point line, you want to spin finish. You want to take an escape dribble finish. All right, here we go. Quick. Good. Nice shot. Outstanding. Now we'll later the drill. Somebody get up there. All right, here we go. Ready? Kick it. Now, nice. Excellent. Stay. Now you stay in. Stay in. You stay. Stay. Put the ball there. Now, the guy who has the second ball, I set you a pin down. Right? You come off me curl. So you're going to curl. Bang. All right, freeze it. I want you to go into a mid-range game. All right, I want you to take one dribble, catch an escape dribble, left, right, 10 toes, low to high, bang, bang. All right, so now we hit. Coach comes out here, sets a pin down. There's only one coach, and not a lot of managers. Now you give him a rep, coming off shoulder to hip, pin down. All right, so that's what we're going to do here. All right, now let's say you're shooting. He shoots it. I come out here. Now we're going DHO, dribble handoff, and Cody takes 1 or 2 dribbles, pulls up. All right, getting him a shot. Okay, here we go. Kick it, good. Excellent. Use me. Nice. 1 dribble. Nice shot, good. Switch spots. Nice shot, E. Hey, you're shooting well. You're not even tired, man. You're tired. Yep, good. Excellent. Put it back in. Put it back. Sprint. Put it back in. That's what it'd be. Plan. Good. Nice shot. Here we go. Good. Next. E. Here we go, E. Here we go, E. And stop. Good. 2 claps. Now, coaches, 4 ways to get open off the mid-range. All right? If Cody's guarding me, and I see him going to where I'm going, all right, I know that he's on skates. I 1-2 step, pull up where I'm at. If I'm here, he's going to where I'm going, I pull up where I'm at. I tell my players, look, you know when you're going to start, you know when you're going to stop. So don't tell me you're too small. Don't tell me you're too short. Parents, don't come to me and say, he's too white. I hear it all the time. And the parents trying to play the race game. Look, success is gender-free and colorblind. You know, he's not too white, he's not too slow, he's not too short. It's just his life is going that way because that's the only voice that he hears. So I'm telling you, players, coaches, your life is following whoever's in your ear. Sometimes these parents are doing more worse than good. I got a master's, but I'm not sure if that's appropriate. But I mean, no, you got to learn how to survive. Show them skills, show them toughness. Great book by Jay Billis. Show them solutions. So now if he cuts me off, I see his chest, I step back. Second way to finish off 2 feet. If he's a shot blocker, you see a lot of this in the game. I hitch. Dirk Nowitzki. It's called a flyby. And the last one, which is advanced, right, is the drag. I'm here, I drag. Now there's 3 ways to drag. You can drag step, I'm dragging this foot back. You can drag under the leg. You can drag in front of the leg. Or you can hold Allen Iverson behind the back. 4 ways. You can also drag like this. Coming off a strained hip, and drag like that. So in that drill, we would use, right, 4 ways to finish. So here's another layer. All right, Cody, you're there. You're in the corner. Okay? And again, actually, be on the wing. 45. All right? Do your little hit, and you don't forget the hit now. All right? Look right, get your shoulders right, look right, boom. And go left, set him up. Right? Now, if I keep going, I cut him off, kick. Now, as soon as you get it, you're driving here. All right? He goes that way. Go again. Most of the time, you got the ball come from the right, you sweep left. Sweep, rip. Yeah, that's one way to go. Get the ball from the right, sweep left. All right, he lifts. And so on the first read, you read me. Second read, you read. Right? You got it? If he kicks, it's just, right? Drop. If he doesn't kick, it's a DHO. All right, let's go slow motion. Go, bam, kick. All right, if I cut you off, yeah, you hit him. Bam. Pin down. Pin. Hit. Here. You get the ball. Pin down. Pin down. Bang. Yeah. You eat breakfast today? Here we go. One more time. Again, this is new stuff. This ain't, this is layered stuff. It's not easy. Here we go. Let's go. Hit. Bam. Right? Drive. Kick. Good. Set the man up. Pin down. Everything's off the dribble, right? Everything's off the dribble. Good. All right? Let's go live. Now, once you catch it off the dribble, boom. We're hitch and shot. DHO. Hitch and shot. Here we go. Let's go. Good. Pivot. Nice. Bang. Yep. DHO. Hits. Outstanding. Good. Here we go. Quick. Good. Right step through. Excellent. Finish your shot. Put it back in. Good. Excellent. Quick. Ready? Kick. Good. Drive it. Now we're driving it. Remember? Yeah. Nice shot. Here we go. Nice shot. Shot fake and drive. There we go. Shot fake and drive. 45. Drive. Good. Shot fake. You got to drive it close. Right? Good job. But look, Cody, you got to drive it to the rim until I cut you off and kick. All right, we're driving it hard to the paint. Here we go. Let's go again. Driving it hard to the paint. Here we go. Good. Kick it. Shot fake. Drive it hard to the paint. Lift. Yeah. DHO. Boom. Good. Nice shot. So again, work with it as a coach. You're throwing the ball to open receivers. So here's one thing I can do as well. Last one. Hit. Good. Drive it. He's open. Yep. He shoots that. So coach is reading the ball. The player's reading the ball. Player's reading the coach. All right, here we go. Hey. MJ. Damn, demonstrators. All right, MJ, you get in the corner. Set a ball screen. All right. There's 4 ways he can come off a ball screen. If the defender's playing on top, so Cody's guarding me. Defender's playing on, you're setting a ball screen, he rejects. All right. If the defender's on my hip, it's an attack. Now when I attack, all right, MJ, you're guarding the screen. When it's a hard show, okay, I can attack her foot. It's a race to her foot. I can keep my same speed. Sometimes if he's on my hip, I miss him. If I see her show and then go, I see her back, I'm attacking. And the last way is if I feel contact, I bounce. I create space, and if it's a blitz, I might hit the block. So I want you to work on coming off. All right, stop and go. All right, no reject right now. Stop and go. Right, go hard, bounce off. No reject though. You're in the corner. You're setting the ball screen. All right. So for the drill, the coach is going to either be a physical read or a ball read. All right, you come off. Since there's a corner, you're going to roll. All right. If he's open, hit him. If I take him, she's lifting. You got it? All right. So obviously you would shoot, okay, but don't. All right. And then if he gets it, you would shoot. All right. Now, after you pass, I'm sprinting out, getting you a DHO, and you're going to go off the DHO, step back, or any four ways to finish off 2 feet. All right, here we go. Let's hit that screen. Roll, lift, yep, good. Switch spots. Boom, yep, boom, good. Excellent. Nice job. All right, switch spots. You're going to read. Good. Not bad, good. Excellent. Not bad. Attack that foul. I want you to attack that foul. Good pass, though. Good, here we go. All right, one more time. All right. Roll. He lifts. Yep, man. Quick, good. Excellent. All right, last one. I use the ball. Go. Here we go. Good. Roll. And you're rolling. Yep. Here we go. Go again. You gotta roll hard to the rim. Hands above your shoulders. Lift. Right there. Yep. And stop. Next one. Let's get 2-0 wide. Hey guys, can y'all be ready? Can y'all be ready for the balls? Can y'all be ready for the balls? Balls might be flying everywhere. I'm serious. Balls might be flying everywhere. All right, here's the next one. I'm on the weak side wing. All right, or the weak side corner. 2-0 wide. So here's the concept. One of the best passes, and move the ball. One of the best passes a player can make, or best moves, this right here. Working out LeBron, we asked him one summer at the Skill Academy, hey, what's your best move? And we were expecting something like this. And he said, that's my best move. Because the best time to drive is when a defender's closing out. And you create closeouts with the ball reversal, or you create closeouts with the drag. And so we have a 2-on-0 wide, we're driving. Head, shoulders, face to the basket. Now this is a weak side big. So weak side big, you have to engage him. We still don't have a shot. All right, we have a beautiful corner. If there's a corner man, our elbow is behind the ball, and we pass it off 2 hands right now. If he passed it to me perfectly, then I want you to come off a narrow pin down for an inside, back up, step away shot. All right? You got it? The person that doesn't have the ball comes off a handoff. All right? Off the dribble. Now, I'm not moving. I got you, coach. I'm not moving my hands. You're right here. You're right there. I'm not actually, you're over there with him. Yep. I'm not moving my hands, so they have to hit me perfectly. All right? They have to hit me perfectly. Y'all watch out. They have to hit me perfectly. So you have to think and have perfect reps. If they don't, chase the ball. Good. They go off that pin. Next up. Good. Rip it through. Step back. Go. Here we go. Inside out. Good. Nice side. Use that left hand. Push. Rip through off the dribble. Here we go. Engage your eyes. Get your eyes on the rim. Good. Nice. Stay with it. Good. There you go. Chase the ball. takes the ball, hit, down, and stop. Now let's go one hand pass. All right, in the game we work on two, but the challenge we work on one. Elbow behind the ball, here we go. Elbow behind the ball, let's go. One hand pass. Good, nice. Hey, yo, Nolan Ryan. Hey, yo. That dude for Texas Rangers, you pictured of it. Who's that guy? You pitched that shutout? Yeah, I know you play dog. Throw catchable passes. Here we go. Take some off of them. And there you go. Good. Nice. Hits. Use a hitch. Nice. One hand pass. I want you to one hand pass. Bam. All right. And stop. E, you're right there. Quick. E, you're right there. E, you're right there. Good. All right. Whoever's open. Whoever's open. Hey. Whoever's open. If you hit him, you're coming off a pin down with me. Right? All right? If he's open, hey, if he's open, you hit me. As soon as I pass it, you're ripping it right to that kill box. Right? You're ripping it right to that kill box, drag foot, bang, bang. All right? So you're playing ready. 10 fingers to the scapula. Maybe you want to step into it. I love this right here. Obviously now in the corner. All right? But I love stepping into the ball because it lifts the shot. Now, there's nothing wrong with this. All right? But usually guys that are strong, okay, are good two-foot catchers. If you're strong, all right, you got that base. But I like this because it lifts the shot, and also you're already into your jab game. You're already into your jab game. It's hard to engage the defender like this. But if you catch it like this, he didn't know whether you're driving or shooting. All right? So right now, get one foot back. You're right-handed, right foot back. Handed, left foot back. Whoever's open, Cody. Good. Cody, you got to stop lifting. You're throwing that thing like a fastball. Here we go. Hey, you're ready. You're either one, right? You got to keep your peripheral open. Here we go, quick. Good, good. Pin down. Nice. Excellent. Good. Switch spots, see? Switch spots, see? Nice shot, Cody. Switch spots, see? Good, nice. Pin down. Okay, we'll go there, it's fine. Last one. Here we go, quick. Up again. Go again. Yeah, make it think. Here's the whole thing. Have your players do a 2-on-0, 2-on-0. On a light day, when you really want to add defense, here's the defense. Ball. Here we go. Ready? Bang. Good. And stop. All right. Now, here's the last read. Here's the last layer. You're guarding. All right? 4 ways he can guard me. If he forces me right, okay. What's my left? Yeah, he forces me right. I can fake right, left, and go right. All right? I can play with him. So he forced me right. I can play with him. If my feet have nobody between me and the basket, so if there's no defender between my feet and the rim, I go. Okay? So it's a slow to go. So I catch, my eyes are on the post player, nobody's open, and I go. He can force me left. So I just go left. All right? Or I can play with him. I can cross step. Again, now he's cut me off. So if he cuts me off, and he's kind of off of me a little bit, he's not really hard attached, I inside pivot. Now when I inside pivot, all right, I beat the hands. The whole time, my eyes are on the post. My eyes are on receivers. I'm not in my own world. All right, I'm just occupying the defender and getting space so I can drive, shoot, or pass. If his defenders are low, I come here. If his hands are high, I come here. If he's hard attached, all right, I quick spin and go. When I quick spin and go and he gets there, I drag back. So one more time. He guards me off, I shoot and go. All right, he guards me forcing right, cross step and go. I fake one way and go the other. If he pivots and cuts me off, I inside pivot. If it's a hard cut off, I quick spin. The counter, all right, is a drag. Okay? So with all that, obviously, As a coach, you can give them looks. But here's how we give them looks out of the 2-on-0 drill. All right, now, when you come off the pin down, I'm going to turn around and guard you, and you make a play. All right, here we go. Ready? Go. Boom. Here. Good. Come on. Freeze. Now, as a coach, he makes a play. So, all kind of plays, he can make reads. Go again, coach. Okay? Hey, my hands are down, shoot. My hands are up, jab, go, you know. All right, here we go. Ready? Good. There you go. Good. Right here. Yep. Make a read. And stop. Good job. All right. Last drill, I think. Eat him in that paddle. You can use paddles not as corporal punishment, but you can use paddles as fun to lift the ball, to play against length and athleticism. You get an oar, you wrap it in carpet foam, you put duct tape, and now you got Antonio Davis. All right? Here's a move that, again, for bigs, the start position is here. For guards, start position is here. But one thing every player has to have is a runner. All right? If the defense is on, defense is attached, you got to have a runner with your shoulder. If a defense is not attached, you can do this. All right? But I have the kids start here. So you throw it out, jump stop, and it's dribble, step, shot. You got it? Dribble, step, shot. Over here, jump stop, dribble, left, right. Over here is dribble, right, left. Okay? Now, cadence. If bigs catch it outside the lane, it's a 2-second, I control the game. Why? Let your help go through, and then I go to work. If I catch it here, Big Mama, Big Papa's going to the rim. All right, so again, bigs here, they should shoot it. Unless it's a play that we need a 3, we kick out. Here, it's a quick one. Now, to make sure the defense doesn't shadow you, make sure the defense doesn't mirror you. Every now and then, if he's off of me, it's an inside pivot. Cut through. If he's on me tight, wherever I feel the pressure, all right, I feel on my right side, boom, I go left. I feel on my left side, I feel on my right side, I go left. So I go opposite pressure. I feel pressure here, all right, I go here. Catch it, I feel pressure here, boom, and I go there. What's the counter? All right, counter is drag back. But anyway, here's the drill. Dribble, step. And all I'm doing is giving you a little bit of resistance. Right here, quick, hustle. Step, good, nice, quick, jump stop, quick, get up there. Almost. Go left side now, left side. Dribble, step, nice, excellent. Dribble, step, good. Now throw it outside a little bit more to mid-post. Use your reverse pivots. All right, yep, dribble, step. Maybe you spin pivot. Go catch in the mid-post. Catch in the mid-post here. Yes. Step down. And the whole thing is, make sure kids get to this landing spot and jump up, not out. All right, so that's now last drill is 2 feet. Okay, you're gonna dribble, boom, and then take an escape dribble. Hey, and you find a solution. If that's open, take it. If this is open, take it. My hands are down, shoot. My hands are right. So they're trying to find a solution. Here we go, baseline, quick. Stay to your score. Ready, go. Everything's off 2 feet. Everything's off 2 feet. Make a read. Good. Let's go quick, get there. Make a read. Oh, I'm right here, make a read, good. Use your feet to pivot. Engage me. There you go. Now, if you had a hard day at work, all right? You just get that up there. Here we go, let's go, quick. You just make it work. Now they gotta add pump fakes here. Get that stuff on there. Good, finish. Yeah! Gladiators! Nice fake. Good. That's why you use the rim. Where you at? Come on, eat. Not bad. Eyes up. Yeah. Here we go, last one. Oh, read my shoulder. buy you steak tonight. McDonald's, baby. McDonald's got Angus. Good work. All right, guys, we did the best we could what we had. Now, how about you give him a standing ovation, man? How about this guy? He had no help. He's been here since 30. I got on him, he accepted criticism, and he kept moving. So my point is this, guys. Your presence as a coach is not something. It's the only thing. And I can say it without a shadow of a doubt. Every time I'm on this floor, whether it's one player or whether it's 200, whether it's Amari Stoudemire, all right, or it's here, I'm giving everything I have in my spirit. All right, now I know we went over a lot today, but here's where I love all you guys. I mean, you didn't have to come here today. And I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And here's why you'll get rewarded. What you respect will move into your life and give you value. You guys respect the game. You respect kids. That's why you're here today. You will be rewarded for it. But what you disrespect and dishonor that has a treasure for you, that has value, could be a person, place, or thing. What you disrespect will move away from your life. And I've learned that, I'm 40, I've learned that in my 40 years of living, that it's all about respect. You work hard, you respect players in the game, you will get rewarded for it. And then in this life or the next. Real quick, if I can pump two things, I have a coaching class. One in June in Vegas and one in August in Delray Beach. It's a 3-day course, and at the end we have a test. You can use it as a certification for whatever. We've had over 800 coaches go through it. All 800 of them love it. Some of them said it's changed their life, but it's basically skill development and how to layer your program from a coaching perspective and skills. Kevin Eastman spoke at it last year. It was amazing. I'll be at Coaching You Live this year. I recommend you go to that. It's one of the best events that I've ever been involved with. I'm going this year. And last but not least, as I said, I just sold my company, and now they hired me back. It's called Elevate Sports Academy. It's in Delray Beach. We have a 9-month school for boys and girls aged 9th grade to post-grad. Anybody looking for a point guard, I have a guy available. He's a post-grad. And so we're trying to get good players in there that can pay and they can play. You know, it's just like a college. We have financial aid and everything. They go to a private high school in Delray Beach. But it's my first year there. I'm real excited. If I can answer any questions, I'll be over at the shoot away. Again, thank you for Cody Topper. Thank you for Troy and NABC for having me. I only went 1 minute over. It's a great game. Y'all enjoy the weekend. God bless. Thank you.